The chain of kindness. It was a sunny afternoon and the roads were buzzing with traffic. On one of the quieter lanes, an elderly woman named Pew, Mrs. Meera, stood by the side of her shiny, expensive car. The problem? A flat tire and not a soul in sight to help her. She looked around nervously, hoping someone would stop, but all the cars just zoomed past. That's when a middle-aged man named Rajesh, driving an old worn-out car, noticed her. He slowed down, parked nearby and stepped out. Rajesh wasn't dressed in fancy clothes. In fact, his appearance was quite modest, and this made Meera feel a bit unsure. Rajesh sensed her hesitation and spoke gently. "Auntie G, don't worry, I'm here to help. My name is Rajesh. Let me fix your car." Without waiting for her response, Rajesh got to work. He rolled up his sleeves and started changing the tire. The scorching sun didn't make it easy, and in the process his hands got greasy, and he even scraped his elbow. But Rajesh didn't complain. After some effort, the tire was fixed, and he wiped his hands with a rag. A grateful Meera asked him, "Beta, how much do I pay you for this help?" Rajesh smiled and shook his head. "Auntie G, I don't want any money. If you really want to repay me, just help someone else in need when you get the chance. Pass on the kindness." Meera was deeply moved by his words. She thanked Rajesh and drove away, his words echoing in her mind. Later that evening, Meera stopped at a cozy little cafe to grab some tea. The waitress who served her was a young woman named Priya. Priya looked tired. Her eyes drooped and her feet moved slowly. It was clear she'd had a long day. But despite her exhaustion, Priya greeted Meera with a warm smile and spoke with kindness. Meera watched Priya as she served the other customers, her dedication shining through despite her fatigue. When Meera finished her tea, an idea struck her. She remembered Rajesh's words, "Pass on the kindness." Meera pulled out a Re500 note to pay her bill, but instead of waiting for change, she quietly slipped a small note under the napkin, along with several more Rs500 notes. Then, without saying a word, she left the cafe. When Priya came to clear the table, she found the money and the note. The note read, "Someone once helped me and today I'm helping you. If you really want to thank me, don't let this chain of kindness end with you. Help someone else when they need it." Priya's eyes filled with tears. She couldn't believe it.
She clutched the money, realizing how much it would help her and her husband, Ravi, who had been worried about their growing expenses with a baby on the way. That night, Priya reached home earlier than usual. She hugged Ravi tightly and showed him the note and the money. With tears in her eyes, she said, "Ravi, there are still good people in this world.